For Rupel Boom, I had 2 transfer targets for the entire save. I managed to pick up Jordan Lukaku in about season 7, maybe, possibly even before then. He's still at the club as a coach. That's right, Romelu Lukaku's joined. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust. It is season 11. We are in the Champions League. We are defending our Jupiler Pro League title for just the second time in our entire club history. And Romelu Lukaku is back wearing a Rupel Boom shirt for the first time since he was about 9 years old. Here he is then, at 37 years of age. He's still actually not terrible at football. He's got a 1-year deal, 10 months left on his contract. He got released by Inter Milan basically because he's getting really old and they weren't going to pay him anymore. He's got 192 caps for Belgium. I hope he's still playing. I really do. I hope he's still playing for Belgium and I'm hoping he's going to get 200 caps, which would be absolutely nuts. Yes, he can't run, but he's actually not that bad. For a 37-year-old, 11 pace, pretty decent. He's losing a lot of his strength, which arguably is one of Romelu's kind of main features, other than obviously his mental attributes and his technical attributes, but I think he's still pretty good, especially on a free transfer, £12,000 a week. And he was our only signing through the summer. We've got about a week or so maybe left of the transfer window. I'm not buying anybody. I said this at the end of last season, and I'm sticking to my guns. We're not buying anybody apart from Romelu Lukaku. You can't turn down that opportunity. Also, leaving the club, there's a lot. If we sort by value, the big names, CO has left. He's gone to VfB Stuttgart in Germany. He basically wasn't going to be our top 4 central defenders for the season, so we've cashed in while we still can. I'm going to miss CO. 201 appearances, 11 goals. Long-standing servant, formerly, obviously, of Cerezo in Brazil, and then obviously picking up 39 caps for South Korea. But yeah, CO has left. And so has Mohamed Faye, another 200 club player, 209 appearances, 115 league goals for the 25-year-old Spaniard. He has moved on to Young Boys in Switzerland, going for 6.75 million, potentially going up to around 10 million. There's sell-ons and all sorts of stuff going on in there as well. As you can see from the last 2 seasons, his appearances were dropping with the new signings, and obviously he's going to be way down the pecking order now. We've got Romelu Lukaku. Other names leaving the club on permanent deals. Gareth Keating going to Sampdoria. Frankie Dogball moving over to America to play for LAFC. Idrisu Asamoah to Real Sporting. 50% sell on there in that one because I think he's good. He was just never going to get in our team. Bob Verlinden going to Cercle Bruges. Toma Rosenkovic also leaving the club, going to Reims. And then a whole load of players as well leaving on loan deals. Gasberg, Nguyen Trong Dat, Mafuti, Antwi, Valentin, Ferreira, Bru, Unlavu, Sepulveda, Abot, Ficazolo, Diallo, Barasoane, Gnehi and Max Jolic leaving the clubs, all on various loan deals. We've got a small squad. So small, in fact, that it fits on one page. This is our entire first team for the season. We've got 3 goalkeepers. Felipe Acosta, who might not be at the club for much longer. He's got a £42 million minimum fee release, and people are activating it. He just hasn't accepted contracts from Norwich and Wolves. I think Real Madrid, he might want to go for that one. Ledinho is our 3rd choice goalkeeper. It's going to be right backs, if we actually sort by what I'm training them as. On the right-hand side, Luis, Hunter and Barros. We've got our central defenders, which are these 5 here. Silva, Turunainen, Solomon, Christensen and Nicolau. Left-backs, William Jaramillo and Richard Gonzalez. Those 2 are going to be battling for that left-back position because they are just as good as one another. Middle of the pitch, here are our central midfielders. Masengo, Patino, Radakovic, Cabral, La Rosa, Peters and Duvignac as we go further forward. Wingers, Montero, Lehmann, San Nino, Butakarit, possibly, I can never pronounce his name. And then up front we have Lukaku, Bakayoko, Georgiev and Rosmaric. Also, Lehmann's is obviously part striker as well. So basically, that's our squad. Obviously, I didn't go through the players, taking a look at them. Some of these also might leave. Players like Peters, I'm trying to loan him out because he's not going to get in our squad and he's going to get more and more annoyed. And finally, before we play our first game of the season against Beerschot, we have already played a few games. We have won the Pro League Super Cup 4-1 against Charleroi. We then beat Standard Liège 4-1 as well. We drew 1-1 with St Truident in our first away game of the season, beat Zulte Waregem 3-0, and it means we are currently 3rd place in the table because Charleroi and Ghent have won every single match that they've played. Let's go forward. Let's play Beerschot. The starting lineup then for the Beerschot game will be Acosta in goal. There's been no bids just yet from Real Madrid, so he's sticking in goal for the moment. Luiz, Nicolau, Solomon and Gonzalez at the back. Duvignac and Cabral in the middle. Montero and Sandino on the wings with Bakayoko and Romelu Lukaku as our strikers. I'm not sure what to expect from Lukaku, if I'm perfectly honest. This is going to be the first time I've really seen him play. I'm hoping he scores, that'll be good. Now, Beerschot, I think, are one of the kind of mid-table sides in Belgium, so we should be good enough to beat them. We are arguably the best team in Belgium. Last season we were the best team in Belgium because we did win the league, so hopefully we can do the same again. We need to make sure that we can keep pace with Ghent and Charleroi in these early stages of the season. We should be fine. We're also going to be playing Cercle Bruges in this episode, and we've also got the Champions League group stage draw. We've also got the first highlight of this match as well. It's towards nobody. Fair enough. Beerschot running forward with the ball on the left-hand side. Tries to get past Luiz, can't manage it, and now Cabral can run with this. He's going to play that over the top. Bakayoko controls this well. Lukaku's in the middle. Bakayoko's going to be greedy. And when the goal stands about 3 feet to one side of the goal, you're going to have to put that one in the bottom corner. We're 1-0 up. Not even a minute played. 7 minutes now played, and it is once again Beerschot with the ball. The last time this happened, we stole it off them and scored on the counter-attack. Trombini with this. He's gone long. Nicolau gets that forward. Bakayoko plays it backwards to nobody. Lambert plays it off. Latini on the left-hand side. Lambert's in the middle. Latini's going to still try and go for this. Nicolau with a very good tackle. And now the Englishman can run forward with the ball. Montero. He's going to smash that upfield towards Bakayoko. Heads that down to nobody. Tried to get it to Lukaku. Not seen him so far. Duvignac. The little 17-year-old's going to use his pace to run through the middle. Across to Lukaku. Back to Duvignac once again. Plays it all the way off to the right-hand side. Can't find Jose Luiz. And Beerschot clear that ball. Controlled by Gonzalez. Sandino facing away from goal. Montero through ball to Bakayoko. And Bakayoko makes it 2-0. We're looking very, very good, aren't we? We are looking absolutely good. Absolutely good. I couldn't think of a describing word, okay? Barely a minute later, and another highlight starting. Duvignac picks it up. Cabral once again with this ball. Cabral's been superb so far. Duvignac collects it from the tackle. He's going to go off towards that right-hand side. If we can get a cross in, stick it on Lukaku's head. But I think that was a shot. Judging by the commentary, I think that was a shot. Beerschot with the ball in a good place, just about. They do manage to get that ball. So, Trombini. Can we steal this? Vukatic, back to Trombini again. Yes, good job, Montero. Just stand still and they'll pass to you eventually. Montero's going to run with this down the right-hand side. Get in the middle. He's not gone for it anyway. He's gone for goal himself. Opoku makes a good save. I thought that went well over, but apparently it did not. Duvignac's going to take this corner. Front post is Bakayoko. Solomon's there. Not managed to find Solomon. It's going to go off for a throw, which I don't think we're going to see. A lot is going on in this game at the moment, and most of it seems to start with Beerschot just misplacing a pass. Bakayoko with this ball on a hat-trick. He's not going to go for... Oh, I thought he was going to go and pass it to Lukaku, but no, he's gone for a dink from a long way out. Acosta with the goal kick. 10 minutes left of the first half. 2-0 up. We should probably be about 4-0 up. Nicolau forward. Doesn't manage to find Bakayoko. Trombini plays it to Regier. Trombini once again over towards nobody. Solomon to Cabral. Counter-attack time. Here we go. Long ball. Romelu Lukaku's going to try and chase that down, and he's not anywhere near fast enough to get on the end of it. So, Opoku's going to kick it long, straight back towards possibly Solomon. It's Nicolau, but he heads down to Matty. He's going to run down that right-hand side. Number 24 for us is with him every step of the way. Still gets his cross away. He's hit the bar. He's managed to hit the bar with a cross. Duvignac, the little Croatian and Canadian, can clear it. Bakayoko is the counter-attack on. Montero's in front of him. Bakayoko, keep going, buddy. Just use your pace. He's been tackled. Montero, keep going. Why did the highlight end there? Montero clearly balls that up. Well, Season 11 has started off pretty well so far. Beerschot have eventually had one shot right at the end of the half. It is currently 2-0. We are looking very, very good. I want more, though. I would love to see some more goals. Also, Romelu... You weren't bad. Come on. Get a goal. I just want a goal from Lukaku in this game. It's all I'm after. It's a throw for Gonzalez. Sandino controls this. Back to Cabral. Is he going to try and shoot himself or maybe find somebody else? Richard Gonzalez again. Lucielio Cabral to Montero. Facing away from goal. Cabral pulling the strings in the middle. Duvignac to Jose Luiz. We are so far forward. These are right backs and left backs on the ball. Luiz tries to cross it in. Hits a defender. It's cleared upfield. And now possibly Beerschot can counter. Latini's going to run. He's not. He's lumped it forward. Solomon, though, gets that upfield. Bakayoko down to Montero. Play that ball through. He does play it through. Go on, Romelu. Lukaku's shot is blocked. Montero gets this ball back again. Across to Bakayoko. Duvignac's gone for a long range one. Sandino is there to get the rebound. A lot just happened then. In about 2 minutes of the first half, a lot went on. We're 3-0 up. I feel bad for Lukaku on a 6-7. Like, I don't think he's playing badly. I just think everyone else around him is playing better, which is making him look worse. It's a throw for Gonzalez. It's a header clear. Cabral's going to get there. Right, across. Duvignac. There's 20? Plenty is what I wanted to say. Plenty of players in front. Sandino goes for a long-range effort. Bakayoko. Go on, Romelu. How have you not scored that? You are one of the most clinical finishers on the game, and you can't score into an open goal. Cabral's got this chance. Is he going to shoot or is he going to play it forward? Jose Luis is invited into the penalty area. Crosses it in. Lukaku is there. And there it is. Romelu Lukaku joins the Rupel Boom side. Gets his first ever goal for Rupel Boom. We are 4-0 up against Beerschot. This is not how I was expecting this game to go. I was thinking it'll be a little bit closer than this. Right, let's do ourselves some changes. And we're looking at fitness, really. We're going to do Radakovic for Duvignac. We're also looking at our wingers. Who have we got on the bench? No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that. Jaramillo's going to come on. William Jaramillo, I don't think is that good, but my scouts seem to think he's amazing. So if we do a comparison with him and what's his chops, attributes-wise, Gonzalez is a lot better, isn't he? He's a lot better. Physically, there's not a huge amount between them, but in terms of mental stats, actually, probably Jaramillo might kind of get that. Determination is obviously on Gonzalez's side, but technically, it's all Gonzalez, isn't it? We're going to hold on to our final sub. At some point, we are looking to probably bring off Lukaku or Bakayoko. If Bakayoko gets himself a hat-trick, we'll bring him off. Otherwise, we're going to be doing Romelu Lukaku, probably for Lehmans. It is Beerschot with the ball, 10 minutes left to play, so we're getting into that territory where we want to do our final sub. Luis to Radakovic. The substitute goes forward. Bakayoko controls this back to Cabral. He's going to run with this. Cabral goes off towards that left-hand side. Needs some support. Back to William Jaramillo, the Ecuadorian. I think he's from Ecuador. Might be Colombia. Jaramillo going to try and cross that in. He does. Finds Mommers, who I think might have been a former player of ours. That name rings a bell. Radakovic to Montero. 3 in the box. Crosses it in. Hits the first man. And Beerschot have cleared that. I thought Gonzalez was going to get something there. Lambert's going to run with this off towards the right-hand side. Our two defenders run into each other. Acosta with a great save. Nicolau as well clears it off to stop it going off for a corner. Beerschot have had literally one good chance, and they probably should have called it. Radakovic, corner comes in. Solomon's there. It's 5-0. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. Let's do our final sub, shall we? We're going to do Rosmaric for Bakayoko. Bakayoko's on a yellow card. Yes, he's on a hat-trick, but we're 5-0 up. I'm not too interested in personal achievements, unless they're my personal achievements. Then I'm interested. First episode of Season 11 then starts with a 5-0 victory away from home against Beerschot. Started pretty well. We're going to go forward. We've got to play a Croaky Cup game against some garbage, which we'll probably win. The next thing you're going to see, Champions League draw. We are first seeds somehow. I don't know how we're first seeds. We've got 63 points. I mean, I don't know. Is it just always somebody from Belgium is in the top pot? It doesn't matter. If that's us, that's great. There is obviously very, very good sides. Pot 2 is tough. Pot 3 is not awful. There's some good sides in there, but I fancy my chances against most of these sides. Pot 4, again, I fancy my chances against most of these sides. We are aiming to get through the group stages. We find ourselves in Group D. So, who are we going to be getting in Group D? Looking at the list of teams available, I don't want any of them. It's Atletico Madrid. Okay, of all the teams we could have got, I think that's probably the best one. I'm fully aware that they've just been crowned champions of Spain, but we are 11 years in the future now, so I think they might not be that great. They're still very good. The third team then, we've got Porto, Roma, Zenit, Leipzig and AZ. AZ is the one that I want. Zenit is the team that we get. Not bad. I think we can beat Zenit. And finally then, Copenhagen, Celtic, Malmo, Sevilla and Dynamo Zagreb. Celtic. I want Celtic. It's Copenhagen. Okay, I've had fun with Copenhagen on the Building a Nation save with the Skinnz Academy in Latvia. Not a fan of them. Just before we had that draw, we also did play a Croaky Cup 5th round game where we played all of the children, and I mean all of the children, and we won 4-0. So, yeah, playing all the kids is fine. We're going to go forward now. We're going to play Cercle Bruges on camera. The next episode, we're going to go down to here, Atletico Madrid, Copenhagen. The starting lineup then for the Cercle Bruges game will be Acosta in goal. Celson Barros will be our right back. We'll come back to him in a minute. With Nicolau, Solomon and Gonzalez, it's going to be Duvignac and Cabral in the middle. Montero and San Nino on the wings. Bakayoko will be alongside Lukaku up front. Before we get to Barros, I do need to just point out a certain Mats Lehmans here. He's broken his leg. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Weeks? That'll be a miracle. 4 to 6 months. So, yeah, he's not even registered for the Jupiler Pro League or the Champions League because he's going to miss all of it. He'll be back maybe February time, if we're lucky. This is Celson Barros, a player who we signed a very long time ago, or it feels like it. Actually wasn't that far ago. So, he's never actually played a game for our first team. He has played, technically he has. He played a cup game not too long ago. Been out on loan at Majida Honda and also at Le Mans as well. So, he's been getting football. And he's getting good, in my opinion. He's probably not a right back. Also, he's 5'9". He's not a centre back. He's a right back. So the first match of the episode finished 5-0. How is the second match going to do? Barros to Bakayoko, back to Barros. Cabral with this now. Tries to play it back to Celson Barros. San Nino on the spin. Hits it just wide of the keeper's post. First chance goes our way. Only a minute or so on the clock as well. Now 6 minutes on the clock. Lucielio Cabral's going to run with this. Finds Montero on the right-hand side. Barros is going to go for a run. Montero's gone for a run himself as well. Straight into the hands of Hut Wagner, the goalkeeper, who has kicked that ball out. I think Hut Wagner is a Sampdoria player. His name rings a bell, and I feel like I had him on my Sampdoria team a few saves ago, a few seasons ago, a few games ago, whatever. It's Lucielio Cabral with this ball. Tries to get some space for himself. He does get the space, but his shot isn't very good. It goes wide. Yeah, he's a Hungarian goalkeeper, formerly of Sampdoria. Look at me. Oh, here we go. Acosta, after agreeing to stay at the club with a free kick, he's almost put that in. Hut Wagner with a decent save to concede the corner. I keep forgetting that he's taken our free kicks. He's got 12 free kicks, by the way. It's not like he's bad at them. He's not the best, but he's also a lot better than most other players on the pitch. Gonzalez with a free kick now to Cabral. Cabral seems to get a lot of the ball at the moment. San Nino, Cabral wants that ball back. He's crossed it in instead. Montero gets there just in front of the keeper, puts it past him, makes it 1-0. 13 minutes played. We go ahead against Cercle Bruges, and this might be enough to put us top of the table. It is. Look at that. We've also got another chance straight away. Gonzalez throws it into the penalty area, but it's straight to a Cercle Bruges shirt. Lucielio Cabral's going to run off towards the right-hand side. Montero, Barros is there, does use the Angolan. Is he going to try and run past his man and cross this ball in? Celson Barros to Duvignac. Had a little bit of interest from Dortmund, I think it was, and Schalke possibly interested in Duvignac. Rejected both of those bids. And now Cercle Bruges maybe, possibly coming forward with the ball. Canute smashed that upfield. Nicolau's controlled it for us though. He's going to run with this ball. I don't like it when centre-backs go for a run. Montero, the goal scorer, plays that ball through to Romelu Lukaku across. Lovely ball from Lukaku. Bakayoko puts it away, but he was offside. It is going to remain 1-0. It's all go at the Rupel Boom Stadium. Duvignac's nicked that off there. Good job from the little man in the middle of the pitch. It's a good slide tackle as well from Perron. It's going to be a corner. Duvignac will be the man to take it. And we are going to see it as well. Number 5, I think that's Solomon at the front post. It's gone towards him. He's not jumped for it. Instead, it's cleared. Celson Barros is going to pick this ball up. He's going the wrong way. Fair enough. We're playing well, but I think we can play a little bit better. I think if we get a second goal, there might be a bit of a landslide and we're going to score maybe 3 or 4 more on top of that. So, yeah, if we can just find that next goal, that might put this game to bed. Cabral's going to run with this ball. Left-hand side is San Nino. He's gone for a long-range effort. Off target from the get-go. Remains 1-0. This is our problem at the moment. We seem to be having long shots and just not doing anything good with them. Cercle Bruges with a free kick. Diop towards Acosta. Fair enough. Straight to the goalkeeper then. What's he going to do? He's going to remain at Rupel Boom at least until January, hopefully until the end of the season, and then some. Maybe get him to sign a new deal. San Nino down that left-hand side. There's 3 in the middle. Is he going to cross it? Kicks it into the defender, and then it comes straight off San Nino. Where was the highlight there? Not quite at half-time just yet. There is a goal kick. Hut Wagner's going to take this. We've got 1 minute or 20 seconds of normal time plus 2 minutes of injury time. Diop gets that ball past Barros into the penalty area. Acosta with a good save, and it's going to go off for a corner. Barros is on a 6.5. It's not his day. He's probably not ready for first-team football, particularly as a right-back. Diop's going to take this towards the 6-yard box. It's cleared by Barros. Is this going to result in any more chances? Perron He's got Gonzalez with him. Gonzalez steals the ball away, but Perron gets it back. Gonzalez steals it away again. Fair enough. Half-time then. It's only 1-0. We've had 22 shots. 22 shots. I'm not happy. We should be winning by a lot more. We're also going to take off Barros because I was going to say experiment. It's not an experiment. He's just a good player. We're going to bring on Adam Hunter because Hunter is he's technically our second choice right back. We're going to give Jose Luis a break today. Blecic with a free kick. 5 minutes into the second half. Cercle Bruges with this ball. Luke Bako, maybe? I'm not even sure. Canute. He's going to play that across. Palacios. We need to steal this. I always get worried when they just do lots of nice little intricate passes in the middle of the pitch. Because eventually, something goes wrong. Montero to Bakayoko. He's going to run forward with the ball. He's going to go for goal himself because he always does. And he always seems to finish as well. A lovely cartwheel to celebrate. It is 2-0 against Cercle Bruges. Cabral with the ball for us. Finds Lukaku. Back to Gonzalez. He's going to run from the left-hand side all the way through the middle of the pitch. Stops and goes back to Cabral. I feel like he wanted to shoot, but he kind of got blocked out there. Duvignac does shoot. Wagner can hold on to that one. I think that's probably going to be the highlight. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the highlight. It's carried on. We've got the ball with Montero. Lukaku's in the middle. It's taken a couple of deflections. I'm not sure what's going on. Sannino to Lukaku. And what a finish that is from Romelu Lukaku, making it 3-0. Instinctive pass there from Sannino. And Lukaku just puts all of his power behind that into the back of net. 3-0 against Cercle Bruges. I'm genuinely hoping that we are going to be this good all season. It's not going to happen, obviously, but we have been ridiculously good the last two matches. Diop with a free kick, 66 minutes played. Perron's going to flick that head on, and that is a superb headed effort, and it's not going to count because Perron might have been offside. Yep, he was offside. Still 3-0. I don't know how close this was. He was offside. Fair enough. Right, we are going to do ourselves another change or two. We're going to do Gonzalez coming off, and we're going to do Jaramillo as our second choice left back. Do we do another change? Or do we wait for maybe 10 more minutes? I've decided to wait, and we are going to probably bring off a winger, I think, around 80 minutes. Bobok with this back to Diop, crosses that ball in. Bakayoko was back there defending. Bobok once again, number 2 for Cercle Bruges, plays it across, stolen. And Cabral all the way back to Acosta, which was a strange thing to do, but now we can take our time and build. Jaramillo with loads and loads of space to run into, but I don't think he's got the ability to dribble just yet. He's still learning, bless him. Jaramillo to Lukaku. Rolls that ball across. Sannino back to Cabral. Sannino once again. He's deserved a goal today and almost finds the top corner with a long-range effort. Final 15 minutes. We've got a throw. It is going to be Adam Hunter, the Gibraltarian, to take it. Bakayoko facing away from goal. Duvignac into the area. He's going to shoot himself, isn't he? He does shoot. It's saved. Sannino keeps this alive. 4 in the middle. Lukaku's one of them. Headed effort into the hands of the Hungarian goalkeeper. And that ends that highlight. We're going to take off Bakayoko for Georgiev. He's not played so far this season. He's been on the bench for the most part. He's not played at the moment. Sannino with a free kick. It's saved by Wagner. I'm not sure whether this is a highlight because of the subs or because something might actually happen. I mean, Georgiev might be on the pitch. No, he's not on the pitch. I think it's a goal, you know. I think it's a goal. It's not a goal. Duvignac gets this ball. He's going to run off towards the left-hand side. 4 in the middle. Plays it to Jaramillo. Whip that ball in. There's 5 in the middle. Highlight ends. There wasn't a highlight there. Hunter to Georgiev. Made his way onto the pitch eventually. Montero loses out. Not very good from the winger. And now Martins can run off towards the right-hand side. He's going to go straight past Jaramillo. He's trying to keep up with him, and he's done a decent enough job. So has his counterpart, Lucielio Cabral. Slide tackle to stop that going off the pitch. It's crossed in. Palacios is there. It's taken a deflection. Falls back to Alexis Palacios. It's going to be 3-1. Into the final 10 minutes, and a goal here from Cercle Bruges will make it a very nervy final 10 minutes of the game. Do have this ball. Back to Canute. Though it doesn't get to Canute, and Georgiev's nicked this. What's he going to do? He's going to run with this ball off towards the right-hand side. Needs Montero to run. Didier Montero to Cabral. Through ball towards Montero. Gets that blocked. Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot? Wagner's just going to lump that ball upfield without too much thought behind it. Jaramillo's going to hopefully get it back forward. We are still coming forward on the attack. Look at the space for Jaramillo. Sannino to Duvignac to Montero. Long-range effort. And oh my word, Didier Montero has made it 4-1. He's wanted that goal for a long time. He has wanted that goal for a long time. You can sense that he just wanted to shoot that before the ball even came to him. Well, it has ended 4-1. Look at those match stats. 36 shots. 36, 12 of them on target. I don't know who was having these shots. I don't know whether there's an easy way to find out who was having the shots, but that's ridiculous. Maybe we should be getting a little bit closer to the goal before we shoot. Look at this. Look at this. This is just nuts. Well, that victory does put us on the top of the table. However, Ghent haven't played their game yet, so assuming they win their game, we will be dropping back down into second place, but we are undefeated currently. Ghent, who are you playing? I mean, it's not going to make too much difference because we've got plenty of football to play. You're playing Beerschot tomorrow. You're probably going to win that one. I've got high hopes for Season 11. The next episode, Episode 2, will be a Champions League doubleheader against Atletico Madrid and FC Copenhagen. Both of them actually at home. In between, we've got just 4 matches to play, but one of them is a Champions League game against Zenit St. Petersburg. Hopefully, we can win that one away in Russia. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well if you are new to the channel, stick your comments in the comment section below, and I'll be back for the next episode, which is going to be some Champions League football. Thanks for watching.